of Line versus Slipmat, Necron versus Dark Eldar battle. 1v1 on volatile ground. This is the second ever match we've ever played together with these races. First one was a loss for me, so this is a high stakes type of game. I'm Necron's course. My friend is playing Dark Eldar. Nice map, this one, I think. Right, so he's going for 3 mandrakes. Up here, pretty standard setup. Going with 3 builders and then the 2 warrior groups. So I think we'll have no fog for this match. We'll just see the movement across the map, because things move back and forth quite a lot during this battle. Making standard play, spreading out. Obviously got the Mandrake's going to take the points. Lord is up and about. There's no particular hurry with Necrons. Okay, that'll be the Archon. So there you go, taking all of his side already. Necrons are making a play for the point and the relic potentially after that. Necron has decided to guard his base initially. We haven't got that movement speed that the Eldar have. Okay. One power grid strategy. Necrons are making their push. I think going for the relic. Yep. Now my whole strategy here was to take the relic and hold it no matter what. These scarabs are quite important for this anti-stealth for the mandrakes. The mandrakes are gonna, well, they focus some on, kind of going back and forth, but mainly focus not on the scarabs. With the Archon dueling the Lord, warriors are being left completely untouched while he rather pointlessly chases the scarabs. Slip acknowledged later that he felt like that was a mistake. But still some decent micro going on with the Lord himself. Got some movement up here. So there'll be scarabs taking points, being harassed by mandrakes, but we'll stick with the fighting. And Necrons have pushed them off. Some damage done, one bodyguard, a few mandrakes have been killed, but the point is secured. Yeah, and now scarabs. Okay, so we're abandoning the rest of the map to focus on the relic. Nice little opening skirmish. Nearly half energy gone. Taking some damage. Okay. In pretty good shape, so this is where the back and forth begins. He's going to start trying to raid and harass. Let's see if the Necrons have anything going on. Nothing in the mono. Outflayed ones. There's a couple of flayed ones. Now this is where it starts becoming problematic, because they're too slow to move around. However, there's the teleport ability. Is that more? Okay, wraiths, builders. Really important to keep that anti-stealth going. Warriors have arrived. The Necrons aren't looking in too much danger here. I don't think much, if anything's been destroyed, maybe some scarabs. But I don't think so. So that's going to be a pull out. Okay, now warriors are focused on dealing with the Malias, and the warrior lords, well, the Necron lord, sorry, is pushing the warriors back. Let's swap over so we can see the mandrakes without stealth. Okay. Falling back and switch to the other side. I'm going to run the gauntlet. Oof. So one squad's been wiped out. He's not harvesting the mana or the magic. Going to be utilizing the tower's fire shots. Okay, Flayed Ones and Wraith and Necron Lord counter. He's going to push into the base rather than try to fall back. How is he going? Possibly see if they can harass the power grid, maybe kill scarabs. Are they going to stop or just pass on through? So no relief there thanks to the teleportation ability. Oh, naughty. Very chaotic, very fast-paced, really difficult to keep up as the Necron. With this really fast, mobile style. Important to keep the scarabs out of the way, as we need them for anti-stealth potentially. And now we have some mortals out. After the last game, I was in the back of my mind about vehicles coming in that early build. But this is a much different game. We've got a real threat here, a decent, strong defense. Plenty of power coming through. But are taking losses. Both those warrior groups have been destroyed. There's no orbs for the Necron Lord as of yet. And this mobility is a nightmarish problem for the Necrons. However, it hasn't really done a lot of damage as of yet. There's the tower blast. Where's the Dark Eldar commander? Teleport to the rescue. The scarabs are making a retreat, and he's going to try running back through the base again. 2 more flayed ones, making 4 groups now, and the Immortals. The commander stayed home with the Wraith, waiting for the inevitable come through. Another group of warriors has spawned. I'm not sure where the Dark Eldar commander is. Is he in there? Okay, Necron Lord's down. A significant moment there. Can he capitalize? No. Fortunately, he's had to pull back again. Homunculus is there, but where's that Chaos Lord? Dark Eldar Lord. Okay, so Necrons are looking relatively secure, so we'd be expecting to see vehicles soon. What's going on down here? Here we are. There they are. Vehicles. What's he gone with? Raiders. So, it's kind of a bit of a spread out approach to his base here. Keeping that pressure up. So from my point of view as the Necron player, this whole thing was just a complete nightmare. Just going back and forth, so I was forced to defend my base constantly. It was really stressful. However, I'm getting the better of it. The Dark Eldar are tough, but they're not as tough as a group of Necrons. And he doesn't have his commander support. Plenty of wreck. Energy's fine. Vehicles down here. Targeting the power grid. Necron Lord's back up. Immortals will be needed down. while the Flayed Ones and Warriors try to deal with their counterpart Warriors 3 now. But with those Immortals and another group have just come out, they're going to come down really quickly. They're very squishy. So that's them gone. Possibly could have combined his vehicles with his troops to move them around and also obviously maximize their firepower. May have been the strategy there. As you saw, unfortunately didn't even get one of the power grids. We got one, maybe. And now there's 2 destroyers deployed. So this is looking a bit naughty for the Dark Eldar. Okay. Okay. So, but where is the commander? Oh God. Just getting the power upgrade now and some upgrades battle suits. But surely got enough wreck coming in. There he is. Good to see him back in the field. So here we have a combined arms group against 2 destroyers. Now 2 destroyers are going to chop down infantry. And with the Immortals as well. Looks like his commander's pretty bad situation here. Destroyers, not going to escape those. And down he goes. They've come into the base. To meet more destroyers. And the Lord. They're quite struggling to really make an impact. Yeah, but losing a lot of troops in return. Scarabs are repairing destroyers. Okay, they got one. Yeah, I think Raiders and Aided are going to have a really hard time doing any significant damage to a Necron force, but you can definitely pump them out. I'll work on that pop cap. Okay, Hellions, Scourges. Not sure where I'm getting Hellions from. So another group of Scourge. Oh, very spread out here. Witch Cult on the Relic. We're seeing our first bit of aggression now from the Necron. We're going to hit his vehicle operation center. He's trying to get in behind and work that point, but Destroyer are coming. These are really anti-infantry, but they can certainly take down these guys. Anything left in the base? Okay, now the orbs are going to be coming soon. There's the great summoning core. So they're just going to churn their way through there. Oh dear. Probably should have just pushed straight up into the main base there. There's nothing really there to stop them. Especially since they're going for a base trade, potentially. Spider. Okay. He's putting all of his hopes here into these guys being able to produce the goods. Can they? Oof, there's that teleport again. Very handy. He's probably going for a group jump there. Unfortunately, only one group jumped. And there go the rest. Took a little bit of casualty. Nothing major though. But this upset. Or annoyed, I should say. Slip as we were playing. However, the damage is minimal, so... Oh, pariahs are out. You've got your vehicle support there. So, Scourges aren't doing too badly here at all. The Necrons have that inevitability. And they just keep coming, they can take a hell of a lot of punishment. Oh, and they're getting flanked by destroyers, lords. Immortals are coming. Bit of a tight situation this now. Okay, aggressive, ballsy move straight back into the base. Let's see if that pays off for him. Turret down. Got a group of immortals just coming out, ignoring the scarabs. What's it going for? Just choosing to attack the threat. And the destroyers are gonna counter. So they're going down. The immortals are doing a pretty good job of mopping them up. Destroyers really wipe out infantry fast. Very good anti-infantry group. And that's them gone. As they're dealing with the homunculus. That point has been taken. We've got a Talos. The other witches. Yep. Right, now we're gonna go onto his relic. Take down the witch cult. Not sure he's really got anything now to deal with what he's facing. He's going to keep attacking, keep being aggressive, keep pushing, try to make something happen. There's a very significant Necron force now. There's that warp spider. Talent sent in, no support. Just basically went in to die. The destroyers are very fast. Switches. I don't think he's using his magic and stuff. This looks like the first time anything's been done. But they're going to get massacred by these destroyers. Heavy destroyer as well. With Doom Spider support. So they lasted quite a bit longer than I was expecting, to be honest. Decent troops, but ultimately they fall. Main Necron army pushing now on the main base. Now the vehicle group has taken care of the attack. Looks like that's closing in on the final stages. We've got left here more Scourges being deployed. No thought to defend the base. There goes another Talos, more Scourges there, another one there. So not a bad few last units out, but split up and moving individually, they're not really going to be able to do anything. And with these guys defend the base, only one made it. Talos is really battering the destroyer there. So a group of them together could have potentially stood a chance, properly supported. And that's it. The base had been wiped out by that point by the main Necron thrust. It was a good game, very stressful from my point of view, but definitely action-packed. Lots of movement back and forth. So well played to Seb, 27 minutes. Let's take a look at the summary. Okay, pretty clear win in points. Technology. Overall, not too massive of a difference. Yeah. Did have that bigger army, but just couldn't bring everything together enough, I guess. Really well using the speed of the Dark Eldar was, I think, utilised really well there, but they just couldn't do enough damage. They couldn't gather their really good units together. You're not using your magic. In terms of harassing and raiding, it was a nightmare. It felt really difficult with the Necrons having to respond to that quick switching on the flanks. So obviously the teleport came in massively useful. They would have been far too slow, especially in those first sort of 10 minutes or so. So yeah, so that was part 2. of our game. I'm sure there'll be another part 3, whether we play the same races or maybe try something different. I'm not sure. I know that Slip's up for another match, as am I. So if we do that soon, we'll record it and we'll put it up. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Until next time.